Alright guys, post-crash analysis. I'll try this again. I already did one take and had a crappy camera angle, so got that fixed. Hopefully you can see everything now. So this is the Phantom 2 Vision that I acquired and have been tweaking on and whatever. This is the Walkera G2D plastic gimbal that I had installed on there. It took me 2 days to get it set up on there correctly, between working and not having very much time in the evenings to mess with it. I got it on Tuesday and finally got it ready to go on Thursday evening, and that's when I crashed it. This is Saturday morning, so I'm finally going to sit down and see what all got trashed. But overall, the gimbal looks like it might be salvageable. These screws here are what went into the camera bracket, which looks like they just stripped out. So maybe I can screw those back in there and that'll be good to go. Other than that, it broke up this arm a little bit. It didn't break it completely, but these little pieces here busted off of it. So I might be able to super glue them back in, or glue them in with some sort of good glue. Snap that back in. This is like a little support piece. It's got a crack in it, but it's not all the way broken. So I may be able to put it all back together and epoxy over it good enough to put the gimbal back on there and see if it's going to work. If the Phantom still works. So as far as the Phantom goes, I just put a new set of props on, and of course had to completely bust one of them up. So that's trash. But I have a whole other brand new set and a used set that I've been using. So I'll put these three on the balancer and check them out, see if they're still good. They look pretty good. I looked them all over and they don't look real bent. Just have moss or algae stains on them. It's actually not grass stains because it smacked head on into a tree. So 3 out of the 4 should be okay. And as far as the Phantom goes, it just has some scratches and stains on it. Doesn't look too bad. I have, where is it? Okay. Right here, there's a little bit of a crack, maybe a little bit of warp to it, but overall it still looks usable. These actually busted out from me over tightening the small screws that go in the very end, so that was pretty much already like that. But I will probably, as long as the drone itself is still good and the internals are good, I'll probably end up putting a new body on it again. That's where I had the gimbal mounted. This is the pitch control lead, which I've been unable to get working, and the power lead that I soldered straight to the main board, so it's powered directly off the battery for the Phantom. That's a little cracked up there, but it was in a bad wreck prior to me acquiring it, so I'm not worried about that. The battery still seems to light up, so I think it's still good. Well, I'm not going to go through it on the computer again. I've already hooked it up to the computer, and the internals are not registering on the Phantom Assistant software, and this is what it does when I turn it on. So I'm not sure what that is, but it doesn't sound good, so I'm gonna have to research that. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. But that being said, I'm going to cut this video short and get to taking this thing apart and seeing what the damage is inside, if any. Wish me luck. Peace.